Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and Pam today. We missed you yesterday.
Oh, I missed you guys.
We drank some rosé without you. It didn't feel right.
Good. It shouldn't.
It didn't feel right, although it was quaffable.
Oh, you used it.
Yes, we did.
I like it when I can rub off on people.
We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Give us a listen at lydiamediallc.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by United Piping, serving residential and commercial customers with new installations and repairs. Call today and schedule your oil and gas boiler cleanings at 754-4556. UPI, the best plumbers around. And by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 5 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
It's a Friday, finally.
Friday. I mean, this week went by really fast for me.
It did. It was kind of weird.
Boom, boom, boom. And yesterday didn't really count, so it was like a short week.
That's right. That's right. Did you have your dog take care of you yesterday?
I actually had Kevin bring her to his office yesterday, just to alleviate that part of, I mean,
of having to get up if she had to go out.
And she would have gotten bored, and she would have been a great snuggler and a caretaker and all of that. But yeah, just to not have to be like, do you have to go out, or nudging for a cookie, because she's used to getting them all day at our office.
Right.
So, but yeah, she went to the big city.
Nice.
Went to work with Dad, so.
It is Friday, and that means we're taking a look at the weekend in the greater Lewiston, Auburn area. Some fun events happening throughout the weekend, more than I expected this weekend. We got some good stuff going on.
Always.
In the Twin Cities.
Love it.
You want to start us off?
Let's go. Let's Make Comics, ages 12 to 18 at the Auburn Public Library. That's today, Friday at 3 p.m. It is free if you're interested in creating your own series or comic strip, or just curious about how comics are made. Stop by the Teen Space to join on this creative adventure. The Auburn Public Library is located at 49 Spring Street in Auburn.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, that's kind of neat.
Art Quilts Maine, a retrospective. That's happening today, Friday at 5 p.m. at LA Arts, 168 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. A group show featuring artworks by members of Art Quilts Maine, which supports members in exploring contemporary quilt art, inspires creativity and individuality, and promotes the understanding, appreciation, and recognition of contemporary quilters in the state of Maine. Have you ever quilted?
No, I'm not a sewer. I'm not a crocheter. I'm not a needlepoint anything.
Sherry took it up a couple of years ago as a way of relaxing.
Quilting.
Yeah, just to let her mind rest a little bit, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I don't know how that qualifies as rest. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work. Sue Marston made a quilt for the last Make-A-Wish summer block party that we had, and she used the T-shirts from every summer block party, and some of them were Jimbo's.
That's too cool.
Great supporter of Make-A-Wish and summer block party. They donated a full wish, which is $7,000 for the quilt, and then donated it back to Sue.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
That's
so
awesome.
Amazing. But anyway, she said how much time and heart went into that, and she was willing to buy it back. But obviously $7,000 wasn't quite what she was thinking about, but it all worked out. It was so great. But some friends of mine picked up that it's like the big fat yarn that you like hand knit a blanket. That I could probably see doing because you don't need any tools, and it seems like it should be fairly easy. But yeah, I haven't picked up on that yet.
Yeah, the quilting is a commitment.
Yeah, I don't want to commit to anything else.
I was like, I'm watching Sherry. I'm like, this is like a part-time job, and you're doing this to relax. But apparently people enjoy it.
Hey, how about Every Brilliant Thing tonight and Saturday and Sunday? That's at the Public Theater, 31 Maple Street Street in Lewiston. The play is about when a woman goes into the hospital because she finds it hard to be happy. Her 6-year-old daughter starts writing her a list of all the brilliant things in life worth living for. Told with the help of the audience, this critically acclaimed off-Broadway hit will make you laugh, cry, and remind you of all the large and small miracles in life. To get tickets or learn more, you can go to thepublictheater.org. Hearing assistance and handicap seating are available upon request. Every Brilliant Thing will play Friday at 7 p.m. today, Saturday at 3 p.m. and 7:30 p.m., and Sunday at 2 p.m.
I was looking up this show on the Public Theater's website, and I noticed that they seat 24 people on stage.
Oh,
during
wow.
this performance.
So really audience help goes into this.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, and the seats are, the stage seats are like $20. They're less expensive than sitting in the audience.
To be part of the show.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the L.A. area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
Locally owned and locally focused, Lydia Media celebrates the heart of the greater Lewiston Auburn area through 2 magazines, Uncle Andy's Digest and LA Metro Magazine, and the new Lydia's Lunch Bunch podcast. Each production shines a positive light on local businesses, nonprofits, events, and individuals making a difference in our community. Keep your advertising dollars local and position your business in front of your target audience with Lydia Media. Learn more at LLC.com. Comedy Soup. If you like improv comedy, tonight's your night. Friday at 7:30, Comedy Soup is at Great Falls Comedy Club. And then tomorrow, Saturday at 7:30, stand-up comic Emily Ruskowski from Boston will visit GFCC, located at 34 Court Street in Auburn. For your tickets, go to greatfallscomedyclub.com.
So we got live music at Brickyard Hollow. David Solo playing Friday night tonight from 5 to 8 p.m. Brickyard Hollow is located at 437 Lewiston Road in New Gloucester. And we have drop-in preschool playdates. That's Saturday from 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Lewiston Public Library. Preschoolers and their families are invited to drop in and engage in imaginative play and build friendships. A variety of toys, games, and crafts will be available during all sessions. The programs are free and there is no registration required. The Lewiston Public Library is at 200 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. And for more info, you can go to lewistonmaine.gov. For a baked bean and casserole supper, you can go to Our Lady of the Rosary Church, located at 131 High Street in Sabattis. That's tomorrow, Saturday, from 4:30 to 6 p.m. Proceeds to benefit Knights of Columbus charity work, scholarships, and parish programs. A complete supper including homemade baked beans and a variety of casseroles, desserts, and beverages. Yummy, yummy.
How about the Maine Talked Ensemble? That's Saturday at 7 p.m. at LA Arts. At a time when the national rhetoric is increasingly us versus them, 4 local musicians are celebrating the complex beauty of classical Arab music with an accessible acoustic set designed to share the forum with a wider audience. Tickets are by donation at laarts.org. Suggested ticket price is $15. Students 18 and under get in free, and no one will be turned away due to lack of funds. Tickets are required for all attendees. LA Arts is located at 168 Lisbon Street in Lewiston. And for more info, laarts.org.
They have a great space over there,
They
too.
do.
We've got a lineup at Mixer's Nightclub and Lounge, located at 136 Sabattis Road in Sabattis. Prospect Hill with Burning Time, Fifth Freedom, and Pulsifer will play Saturday at 7 p.m. Admission is $15.
In sports this weekend, the Maine Nordiques are on the road, but the NA3 Nordiques are taking over the Colisée. They will take on the stinking Northeast Generals today, Friday at 3 p.m., and tomorrow at 1 p.m. Colisée is located at 190 Birch Street in Lewiston, and for more info, you can go to thecolisee.com.
Bates College women's basketball will play today versus Williams at 6 p.m. and Sunday versus Middlebury at 1 p.m.
High school sports today, Friday, boys basketball. Bangor visits Edward Little at 6:30. Girls basketball, Edward Little hosts Bangor at 5. Oak Hill will host Booth Bay at 6. And Lewiston will host Bonnie Eagle at 7. On Saturday for boys basketball, New Gloucester hosts Greeley at 1. Leavitt will host Morse at 1. And Poland will host Lake Region at 3. Girls basketball, Poland hosts Lake Region at 4:30. And in boys hockey, at the Colisee in Lewiston, Lewiston Blue Devils will host Portland, South Portland, Deering, and Waynfleet at 6 p.m. And Leavitt, Grey New Gloucester, Poland Oak Hill will host York at 6:30.
Bates Athletics to celebrate National Girls and Women's in Sports Day, February 2nd. Join the Bates College women's varsity teams from 11 to 1 p.m. in the Clifton Daggett Gray Athletic Building, a.k.a. Gray Cage. This event includes mini clinics with Bates Women's Varsity Sports, giving the kids the opportunity to try out a variety of skills in a fun environment that's appropriate for ages 5 and up. For more information, you can go to gobatesbobcats.com.
That sounds cool.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so go check it out. If you have daughters or you yourself would like to go check out the varsity sports at Bates College and maybe try some new sports that you've never tried before, this is a perfect opportunity to do so. And then after the event, you can go watch the women's team take on Middlebury.
There you go.
At Alumni Gymnasium at 1 p.m. Yeah, it's a good afternoon right there.
Full of sports.
Yeah. This information is sourced from published and submitted events. Times, dates, schedules, and venues may change. Please check with the venue or event organizers prior to making plans. Don't miss the January issue of Uncle Andy's Digest, featuring Greater Lewiston Auburn's 30th annual Best Businesses for 2024, plus a Valentine's Day gift guide, events calendar, shout-outs, and plenty of one-liners and jokes guaranteed to put a smile on your face. And be sure to visit UncleAndys.com and enter to win the Sweethearts Contest. You and your sweetie will appear in the February issue and could win a Valentine's Day gift basket. Uncle Andy's Digest, your local guide to, well, just about anything. So yesterday, Pam, we had to do a Tasting Tales without you.
I was very disappointed.
Yeah, we were kind of bummed about that.
Sorry about that.
But
I was not functioning.
But today you're up and about.
I am.
And that's great.
I'm right back at it. You know, it's amazing what like 20 hours of sleep will do.
That's right. I mean, if you're sending Lydia to work with Kevin, you were not in a good space.
I was like, please, just nothing else to think about but staying warm and hydrated and sleeping. So
we muscled our way through a Tasting Tales, and it was pretty good. I'm not a big rosé guy, but
nice. And Sarah,
have you tried that before?
I have not. I probably should, huh?
Yeah, it was so good that Sarah had to debut her Mick Jagger impression.
I love it.
On the podcast.
I'm so bummed I missed it, but you know what? It was recorded.
It was recorded.
So I can go back and listen to it and pretend like I was there.
It was
just like our regular listeners.
Yeah. Well, we gave you a couple of shout outs there because it was our first Tasting Tales without you, and it wasn't right.
Was it the first one?
I think so.
I think I've tried. Yeah, I've tried to be here for all of them. Well,
I know it was our first Tasting Tales without you because I didn't learn anything. We just had
where was it? This is an Italian wine, yeah?
Yeah, and Sarah was very excited with the screw off top. because she says when she opens a bottle of wine, she doesn't drink all of it.
Yes. So this one you
sometimes
can screw
it's
the top back
a little
on.
Sketchy to get the cork back in there, or if you don't have one of those toppers.
Stoppers,
yeah. So the screw off top was a big hit with her. So yeah.
Doesn't take much, does it?
No. No, it doesn't.
Oh, Sarah.
So yeah, big shout out to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption for keeping us well supplied for Tasting Tales.
You know what's usually good with this? In the summer, by the pool or by the lake or whatever, and then you add just some soda water or seltzer to it and have a little wine spritzer so you're not drinking too much, and then all of a sudden in the sun you're like, whoa.
Yeah. You're like, well, I'm canceling my plans.
I can't do anything else.
I think I mentioned it to Sarah yesterday that seems like what you would drink if adults had juice boxes. That's what it would taste like.
So you're saying this wine should come in a box or
it could. I mean, a box with a big straw.
Yeah.
And, just like you said, set yourself up by the pool and
there you go.
enjoy the day.
I love it. Yeah. Ruper's doesn't fail.
Wishful thinking on January 31st.
Yep. Ugh, it's cold out there, and it's going to get even colder.
Yeah, we're going to be back in the single digits.
We didn't talk about the weather today because we didn't want to.
We didn't want to. We don't do that on Fridays. We just talk about the weekend because that's all anyone's thinking about.
No one gets much done on Fridays at work, do they?
I don't know.
Is that the push for the 4-day work week?
I mean,
nothing gets done on Friday anyway.
It works for me. Let's go to City. Oh, we can't go to City Hall because they're closed today. You know why? 4-day work week. I was going to say, let's go interview those people, see how they like it, but they're home today.
Yes. They could come in and do a podcast on a Friday.
They could.
Yeah, unpaid.
Ooh. Ooh, that's a tall order. Thanks to our sponsors, Ruper's Beverage and Redemption and United Piping. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com. Thanks for listening. Have yourselves a great weekend and get out there and have some fun.